So is Disney Marvel taking a radical turn with your favorite web slinger? Well, after watching the first couple episodes of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, I would say that would be a hell yeah. But before I get into that, just want to say thank you to everyone for taking the time out of their day to watch content on my channel. Couple things you can do to support me in the channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Give me a thumbs up, smash that like button. Also too, if you haven't yet, I don't know why you haven't, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss a video. I generally upload content on a daily basis, at least during the week. You'll get an occasional weekend video here and there. And last but not least, leave a comment before you go. So with that out of the way, let's jump in, shall we? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. The Access Media loves it. They think it's great. In fact, currently on Rotten Tomatoes, it gets a 97%. From top critics, it gets 100%. The audience is a little lukewarm. Now, myself, who watched the first couple of episodes, this isn't Spider-Man, folks. This isn't Spider-Man. This show is supposed to be the origin story for Tom Holland's Spider-Man within the MCU. Now, they did a few things here. First of all, I guess he doesn't get his OG Spider-Man costume until later on in the series. So he has this, I don't know, sweats and t-shirt combination. I mean, here's the headshot. Here's the full shot right here. You can see on a Rotten Tomatoes banner for the show. Full sweats, knee pads. He's got a CO2 tank strapped to his back for his web shooters. All I got to say is, Disney, Marvel, you have, 60 years worth of stories that you could have pulled from, used for this animated series, and you neglected to use any of it. Now, right out of the gate, the first episode, you get a cameo by Doctor Strange. He's fighting a symbiote who just happens to portal into the high school where Peter's going to attend. And the way they do the whole spider bite is the spider bite actually happens with a little spider that went through the portal and bites Peter on the back of the neck. So it's not in the lab, not part of an experiment. It's part of a battle that Doctor Strange is having trying to capture a symbiote. That's the first thing. Second thing. No Mary Jane, no Gwen Stacy. Norman and Harry Osborn have both been race swapped. Harry looks suspiciously either non-binary or transgender. No Flash Thompson. He's replaced by Lonnie Lincoln, who is the alter ego for Tombstone in the comics. As it says here in the Fandom Pulse, except with the twist, since he's black, he is presented not only as a superstar football jock, but a complete genius who's a nice guy too. And by the way, the football scene in episode 2, where Peter briefly goes to watch the football game. What quarterback is number 36? Just saying. Aunt May looks terrible. In fact, the animation for the show looks horrific. Just to get that out there. And they totally do away with one of the linchpins of Spider-Man, which is Uncle Ben. And the quote, "With great power comes great responsibility." That is nowhere to be found at all. this takes place after Uncle Ben's passing. So we remove Uncle Ben from the origin story. Let's see here. We have the we've got the diversity girls, Pearl and Nico. And Peter's got a crush on Pearl, who, by the way, Pearl ends up dating Lincoln. Oh, and with Norman Osborn's introduction, he has taken on the Tony Stark role as being Peter Parker's mentor. In fact, they copy the scene. I believe it's from Homecoming, where, you know, Tony shows up at Aunt May's apartment. Well, they copied that scene almost verbatim when Norman Osborn shows up at Aunt May's apartment to give Peter an opportunity with an internship at Oscorp. And I'm not even gotten to the great part yet, where they, in episode 2, they decided to race swap Doc Ock. Not only did they race swap Doc Connors, but they gender swapped him too. So here's from Bounding into Comics. Here's the image. Peter with Dr. Carla Connors. And this is the 4th member of Spider-Man supporting cast to receive the race swap treatment in their jump from the comics to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And according to Bounding into Comics, she's also the 2nd of the hero's villains, or 3rd, if one wants to get technical, to get it overall. So we have the Lizard, Doc Connors, Harry Osborn, his father, the Green Goblin himself, Norman Osborn. They've all been race swapped. Now, what's curious about all this is that Hudson Thames, who voices Peter Parker, just 24 hours before the show premieres on Disney Plus, comes out and says that the series is anything but woke. Really? It's not woke? Are my eyes deceiving me, or am I missing something? This is Thames' quote. I thought it was awesome. I mean, my biggest fear was that it was going to be annoying and woke, and it wasn't. And I was like, yes, this is great. It's so well written. It feels real. I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so I feel like I kind of know what's happening in their lives and in high school. And it felt like I was doing that justice. So, yeah, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Again, critics love it. Audience, kind of lukewarm. This guy here, nah, this isn't Spider-Man. So, who's seen it? What'd you think of it if you saw it? Comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Share this video out there with your friends and family. And with that, I will see you guys later.